Hello, everyone. Welcome to the English Master Hour. My name is Olivia.
And I am Justin. We are very happy to be here with you today.
Today is special. It is 2026, a new year and a new time to learn.
That's right. Many things are different in 2026, but learning English is still very important.
Yes, it is. Justin, do you think learning English is hard this year?
Hmm. Well, it can be difficult, but now we have many new tools. It is also very fun.
I agree. Today, we want to help our listeners. We have 20 ideas to help you speak better English.
20 ideas? That is a lot, Olivia. But don't worry, listeners. We will take it slow.
Exactly. Let's start with the first step. Justin, what is the most important thing for a beginner in 2026?
I think the first step is to listen. In 2026, we have amazing AI apps that talk to you.
Oh, yes. I use those to learn Spanish.
See, it works. My advice is listen to English for 10 minutes every morning. Just 10 minutes.
That is a great start. Simple and fast. Speaking of simple things, Justin, let's talk about our phones. In 2026, our phones are like teachers.
You're right. My phone talks to me more than my roommate does.
Poor Justin. But really, for a beginner, changing the language on your phone is a big help.
Oh, that is a classic tip. Change the settings from your native language to English.
It is scary at first, right?
A little bit, but you learn words like settings, messages, and search very quickly because you see them every day.
And in 2026, we have those new smart icons. When you touch an icon, the phone says the word in English.
I love that feature. It helps with pronunciation.
So, listeners, try it today. Change your phone language. It is a small change, but it helps a lot.
Just don't forget how to change it back if you get lost.
Good point, Justin. Now, let's think about what we do after we change our phone settings. What about the apps we use every day?
Well, social media is a huge part of 2026. Most people spend an hour a day on it.
Instead of just looking at pictures, you can follow English teachers on Videogram or Talkspace.
There are so many teachers now. It is hard to choose.
True. My advice for A1 learners is to find teachers who use subtitles.
Yes, reading and listening at the same time is like magic for your brain.
Exactly. It makes the words stick.
You know, Olivia, after using social media, I always like to relax and watch a good movie.
Me too. Movies are great for learning English, but for beginners, long movies can be very difficult.
I know. Sometimes I watch a movie in a different language and I feel so tired after 10 minutes.
That's because you're trying too hard. In 2026, we have easy mode on most streaming apps.
Oh, I love easy mode. It makes the actor speak a little slower and uses simple words.
It's perfect for A1 and A2 learners. My tip is watch a movie you already know in your own language.
So, if I know the story of Cinderella in my language, I should watch it in English.
Exactly. You already know the story, so you don't get lost. You can just focus on the new English words.
That is smart. And always keep the subtitles on.
Yes, but try to use English subtitles, not subtitles in your own language.
That is a challenge, but it really helps the brain connect the sound to the letters.
It really does. Even 20 minutes of a cartoon or a simple show helps more than you think.
Okay, so we have our phones in English and we're watching movies. But Olivia, what about speaking? Many students are afraid to talk.
I understand that. Speaking is the scariest part for many beginners.
You remember my first time speaking English? I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
We all feel that way. But in 2026, you don't need to be afraid. You can practice with your AI voice assistant first.
That's a great idea. I talk to my smart home every morning. I say, hey, what is the weather today?
Exactly. It's a safe way to practice. The AI doesn't judge you if you make a mistake.
True. It doesn't laugh at my accent. It just waits for me to try again.
So, listeners, try this. Every day, ask your voice assistant 3 questions in English.
What time is it? How is the traffic? Or play some music. Simple sentences.
Yes, when the AI understands you, your confidence grows. It prepares you for talking to real people.
And speaking of real people, it's also good to find a study buddy online, right?
Absolutely. Even just saying hello, how are you to another learner helps a lot.
Just don't spend all day talking to robots, Olivia.
Good point, Justin. Real balance is important.
Talking to robots is fun, but sometimes I look around my house and I realize I don't know the names of the things I use every day.
That is very common. You can say artificial intelligence, but you don't know the word for the tool you use to eat soup.
Yes, exactly. I call everything this thing or that thing.
That makes it hard to improve. Here's a 2026 trick. Use smart labels.
Oh, are those the little stickers that show the word when you look at them through your glasses or phone?
Yes, but if you don't have those, you can use simple paper and tape. Write mirror, fridge, or door and stick them on the objects.
My house is going to look like a vocabulary book.
It works, Justin. Every time you brush your teeth, you see the word mirror. You don't have to study, you just see it.
That is perfect for beginners. It's passive learning. You learn while you live your life.
Right. And in 2026, we have apps where you can take a photo of an object and it tells you the name in English and how to say it.
I use that at the supermarket. I take a picture of a vegetable and the app says broccoli.
Well, everyone knows broccoli, Justin. It's the same in almost every language.
Okay, okay, but it helps with spinach or lettuce.
True. Using your home and your surroundings is the best way to learn A1 vocabulary.
Learning words for things is good, but I also want to remember what I do every day.
That is a great point. Writing is a very powerful way to learn. In 2026, many people use digital journals.
A journal? Like a diary? Dear Diary, today I ate a sandwich.
Exactly. It sounds simple, but for an A1 or A2 learner, it is perfect practice.
But Olivia, writing is hard. I worry about my grammar.
Don't worry about grammar yet. In 2026, we have smart pens and correction apps. They highlight your mistakes gently.
Gently. That is nice. My old teacher used a big red pen.
No more red pens. These apps suggest easier ways to say things.
So, should I write a whole story?
No, just 3 sentences before you go to sleep. For example, today was sunny. I went to the park. I am happy.
I can do that. It uses the past tense and present tense in a very easy way.
Yes, and the best part? In 1 month, you can read your old notes and see how much you improved.
That actually feels really good. Seeing progress is the best motivation.
It really is. Writing helps your brain organize the English you learned during the day.
Writing is great, but sometimes I just want to turn off my brain and listen to some music.
That is actually one of my favorite ways to learn. Music is like a workout for your ears.
But Olivia, some songs are so fast. I can't understand what they are saying. It just sounds like la la la.
I know. In 2026, you shouldn't listen to fast rap songs if you're a beginner. Try lyric sync playlists.
Oh, is that where the app makes the song slower and shows the words on the screen?
Yes, and the best part is you can click on any word to see the meaning instantly.
That is much better than my old way of guessing the words.
Beginners should look for acoustic versions or pop songs. They usually have clear voices and simple sentences.
So, should I sing along, even if my voice is terrible?
Especially if your voice is terrible. Singing helps your mouth get used to the sounds of English. It's called muscle memory.
Okay, so muscle memory from my mouth. I like that. I will sing in the shower tomorrow.
Good. Just one song a day can help you learn new rhythms and common expressions.
And it makes learning feel like a party, not like a school lesson.
Exactly. Music stays in your head. Sometimes you find yourself singing in English without even thinking.
Okay, so we are singing in the shower. But Olivia, what if I want to play? I love video games.
Then you are in luck, Justin. In 2026, video games are actually one of the best ways to practice English.
Really? But most games are too fast for me. There's too much shooting and shouting.
Not those games. For A1 and A2 learners, I recommend interactive stories or point-and-click games.
Like those games where you look for items in a room?
Exactly. In 2026, we have games like Life Sim or Adventure Word. You have to read a simple sentence and choose what happens next.
So if the game says, do you want to go to the park or the shop? I have to choose.
Yes, if you choose the shop, your character goes there. It helps you see the result of your English immediately.
That is cool. It's like being inside a book.
It is. And there are also Minecraft worlds made just for English learners. You walk around, build things, and read signs in English.
I can build a house and learn the word for window at the same time.
Precisely. Games make you use the language to solve a problem. That is much better than just memorizing a list.
I feel much better now. Learning English in 2026 is starting to sound like a lot of fun.
It is. And speaking of fun, let's talk about another way to use your eyes and ears. English cartoons and short videos.
You mentioned cartoons, Olivia. I love cartoons, but aren't they for children?
Well, yes, but they're perfect for beginners. In 2026, we have Learning Tunes. They're made specifically for adults who are learning English.
That's a relief. I don't want to watch Baby Shark all day.
No baby shark here. These cartoons use simple stories about work, shopping, or meeting friends.
And the language is easy, right?
Very easy. They use A1 and A2 vocabulary. The characters speak slowly, and their facial expressions help you understand the emotion.
I also like those short 1-minute videos on TubeQuick. You know, the ones with the tips.
Oh, those are great. In 2026, many creators make micro lessons, just 60 seconds of one grammar point or three new words.
I can watch those while I wait for the bus. It's better than doing nothing.
Exactly. It's about micro-learning. You don't need an hour, you just need a few minutes many times a day.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have time to sit down with a book, so these short videos are perfect for me.
Me too, Justin. And the best part is the algorithm in 2026 knows you are a learner. It shows you more English content automatically.
Finally, the internet is doing something helpful for my brain.
It really is. Now, Justin, we've talked a lot about watching and listening, but what about when we go out in the real world?
Going out in the real world is the real test, Olivia. In 2026, everything feels so digital, but we still have to go to the store or the train station.
Exactly. And the world is full of English signs. In 2026, many of us have smart glasses or just our phone cameras.
Oh, I love the scan and speak feature. If I see a sign at the airport that I don't understand, I just point my camera at it.
Right. And the phone doesn't just translate it, it reads it out loud in English so you can hear the pronunciation.
It's so helpful. But sometimes I feel like I'm cheating. Should I try to read it myself first?
Yes, Justin, that is the best way. Try to read the sign first if you don't know the word, then use your smart glasses.
Okay, so look, think, then scan.
Precisely. Even things like menus at a cafe or labels on a box of cereal are good for A1 learners. They're short and use common words.
I noticed that even the smart benches in the park have English greetings now.
Yes, welcome to the park or have a nice day. They're simple sentences, but they make you feel like English is everywhere.
It really does. In 2026, the world is more connected. You don't have to live in London or New York to see English every day. That's true. It's right there on the street corner.
So, listeners, your homework is next time you're outside, find 3 things written in English, scan them, listen to them, and repeat them.
I'll start with the push and pull signs on the doors. I always get those mixed up. Okay, so we're looking at signs in the street. But Olivia, what if I want to talk to people without leaving my house?
Well, Justin, it is 2026. We have virtual reality English cafes. They're amazing for beginners.
Virtual reality? Do I have to wear those big, heavy glasses?
Not anymore. Now we have lightweight headsets. You put them on, and suddenly you're in a cozy cafe in London.
And there are other students there?
Yes, you see their avatars. You can sit at a table for beginners or A1 level.
That sounds less scary than a real cafe. If I get nervous, can I just disappear?
Yes, you can just take the headset off, but it's a great place to practice saying, "Hello, my name is Justin," or "I would like a coffee, please."
I like that. I can practice ordering food and drinks with a virtual waiter.
Exactly. These VR cafes also have AI hosts. They help start the conversation if everyone is too shy to speak.
An AI host? Like a digital party leader? Hey everyone, let's talk about our favorite colors.
Something like that. It helps you use your A1 vocabulary in a social way. It feels very real, but it's totally safe.
So I don't need a plane ticket to visit an English-speaking country anymore?
Not for practicing. In 2026, you can visit a virtual London, New York, or Sydney every night before bed.
I think I'll visit the virtual beach. It's easier to learn English when you can hear the virtual waves. Speaking of relaxing, Olivia, I love stories, but reading a whole book in English, that is too much for me. I am only at the A2 level.
I understand, Justin. A big book is scary. But in 2026, we have smart audiobooks.
Smart audiobooks. Are they different from regular ones?
Yes, these audiobooks are made for beginners. You can change the level. You can choose A1 level, and the book uses easier words.
Oh, so if the book is Sherlock Holmes, it doesn't use those old difficult words.
Exactly. It uses words like detective, clue, and help. And if you stop the audio, the book asks you a simple question to see if you understand.
Like a little quiz. Where is the cat?
Yes. Is the cat under the table or on the chair? It helps you stay focused.
That is much better than listening for an hour and realizing I understood nothing.
And the voices are very clear. In 2026, you can even choose the accent. Do you want a British teacher's voice or an American one?
I think I like the British accent. It sounds very fancy.
Fine, Sir Justin. Listening to stories is great because you learn how English sentences flow together.
So, no big novels yet, just smart audiobooks for beginners. Got it.
Exactly. It's about building a habit. Listen to one short story a week. You will be surprised how many new words you learn.
I'm ready. Let's find a mystery story. Stories are fun, but sometimes I just forget the words the next day. My memory is not very good, Olivia.
Don't worry, Justin. Everyone forgets. That is why in 2026 we use AI flashcards.
Flashcards? Like the little pieces of paper with a word on one side and the meaning on the other?
Yes, but much smarter. These apps use generative AI. When you learn a new word, like mountain, the app creates a beautiful 3D image of a mountain for you.
So I see the word and a picture at the same time?
Exactly. And the app knows when you are about to forget. It shows you the card again at the perfect moment.
Is the app reading my mind? That is a bit scary.
No, it's just spaced repetition. It's a scientific way to help your brain remember.
I like that. I usually try to learn 20 words in one day, and then I forget all of them by Monday.
That is a big mistake. For A1 learners, it is better to learn just 5 words a day, but use the AI flashcards to review them.
5 words? I can do that. Apple, bread, water, coffee, and chocolate.
A very delicious list, Justin.
Well, if I remember the words for food, I am a happy man.
True. And in 2026, these cards even have a voice check. You say the word, and the card turns green if your pronunciation is correct.
Okay, that is very helpful. No more guessing if I am saying it right.
Exactly. It's like having a tiny teacher in your pocket.
Okay, so I have my flashcards for chocolate and coffee, but Olivia, I feel a bit lonely studying by myself.
I understand. Learning a language is better with friends. In 2026, we have smart group chats.
Is that like a regular messaging app group? Because sometimes those are too fast. Everyone talks at the same time.
No, these are special for English learners. The app has a slow mode.
Slow mode? How does that work?
It only lets people send short messages, and the app adds a translate button under every text. So if a friend says something difficult, you just click it.
Thank goodness. That makes me feel much safer.
And there is an AI moderator in the group. If the group is too quiet, the AI says, "Hey guys, what did you eat for breakfast today?"
I would say chocolate.
Of course you would, Justin. But really, talking to other A1 and A2 learners in a group helps you see that everyone makes mistakes.
That's true. When I see another student make a mistake, I feel less nervous about my own English.
Exactly. We're all in this together. My tip for 2026 is to find a 5-minute group. You only chat for 5 minutes a day.
5 minutes is perfect. It's not too much work, but it keeps your brain thinking in English.
Right. It's all about staying connected.
You know, Olivia, all this talk about chocolate and breakfast is making me hungry.
Perfect timing, Justin, because my next tip for 2026 is learning English in the kitchen.
In the kitchen? I usually just burn my toast. That doesn't help my English.
Well, in 2026, we have smart kitchen assistants. You can ask your kitchen screen for a beginner English recipe.
Oh, so the screen tells me what to do step by step in simple English.
Exactly. It says things like wash the tomatoes or cut the bread. These are great action verbs for A1 learners.
Wash, cut, boil. I like that. It's practical.
And because you are actually doing the action while you hear the word, your brain remembers it much faster.
So if I hear salt and I put salt in the pot, I will never forget that word.
Precisely. It's called total physical response. You use your body and your brain at the same time.
But I don't want to understand a word. I don't want to ruin my dinner.
Don't worry. In 2026, the assistant shows a small video of the action. If you don't know whisk, it shows a video of someone whisking eggs.
That is so helpful. Cooking and learning, I get a lesson and a meal.
It's the best way to spend an evening. Just try one simple recipe a week in English.
Okay, tonight I will try to make English pancakes. I hope I don't burn the house down.
Good luck, Justin. Just follow the instructions.
Okay, my pancakes are ready. Now, while I eat, I want to listen to something.
Well, you're doing it right now, Justin. Podcasts are one of the most popular ways to learn English in 2026.
That's true, we are on a podcast. But for a beginner, some podcasts are way too long and fast. I get lost after 2 minutes.
I know that feeling. That is why in 2026, we have audio daily apps. They give you bite-sized podcasts.
Bite-sized? Like a small snack?
Exactly. They're only 3 to 5 minutes long. Each day they talk about one simple topic, like the weather, my family, or hobbies.
I like that. It's not a big commitment. I can listen while I drink my coffee.
And the best part is the interactive transcript. As you listen on your phone, the words light up.
Like karaoke.
Yes, like karaoke. If you hear a word you like, you can tap it and save it to your AI flashcards.
That is so convenient. Everything is connected in 2026.
It really is. My advice for A1 and A2 learners is don't try to understand every single word. Just try to get the main idea.
The main idea? Okay, so if I know they are talking about food, I am doing a good job?
Yes, Justin, you are doing a great job. If you understand 50%, that is a success.
Good. I feel much better now. I'm going to finish my pancakes and find a short podcast about space. You know, Olivia, I love the podcasts and the apps, but I really miss the old way of making friends, like having a pen pal to write letters to.
Oh, Justin, you are so romantic. But guess what? In 2026, pen pals are back, but they are virtual pen pals.
Is it another robot?
No, it's a real person. But the app matches you with someone who has the same level of English. So, an A1 student in Brazil can write to an A1 student in Japan.
That is amazing. So we're both learning at the same time.
Exactly. And because it is 2026, the app has an auto help feature. If you want to say something but don't know the word, you can type it in your language and the app suggests the English word.
So I don't have to look at a dictionary for 10 minutes just to say, I like your hat?
No, it makes writing fun and fast. You can send digital postcards of your city and write two simple sentences.
I like that. This is my city. It is very big, simple and easy.
Yes, it's a great way to practice the A1, A2 grammar we talked about earlier, and you make a new friend.
Ah, it feels good to know someone else is practicing just like me. It makes the world feel smaller.
It really does. Having a friend to write to gives you a reason to practice every day.
I'm going to find a pen pal who likes pancakes as much as I do. So I have a pen pal and a belly full of pancakes. But Olivia, I still feel like I sound funny when I speak. My pronunciation is, it's not great.
Justin, everyone feels that way at first. But in 2026, we have smart mirrors to help with that.
A mirror? You mean the thing in my bathroom? Does it tell me I'm the fairest of them all?
Not exactly. These smart mirrors are in many homes now. They have a camera that looks at your mouth when you speak English.
Oh, that sounds a bit strange. Why does it look at my mouth?
Because for A1 and A2 learners, the biggest problem is often where you put your tongue or how you move your lips.
The mirror shows a ghost image on the glass. A ghost image? That sounds like a horror movie.
No, it's helpful. It shows a transparent mouth over your own. You just have to match your mouth to the shape of the ghost while you say a word like think or water.
Oh, so if I'm saying TH wrong, the mirror shows me where my tongue should be.
Exactly. And it turns green when you get it right. It is great for practicing those difficult sounds that don't exist in your native language.
I usually just practice in the dark so nobody sees me.
Well, now you can practice with the mirror. Just 5 minutes a day. It's like a gym for your face.
A face gym. I like it. I'll go practice my TH sounds right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, Justin. Your pronunciation is getting better already.
All this practicing at the face gym is making me sleepy, Olivia. Is it okay to take a break?
Actually, Justin, 2026 is the year of sleep learning. You can even improve your English while you were dreaming.
No way. You mean I can sleep and become a master of English? That is my favorite way to study.
Well, you still have to work during the day, but we have smart sleep buds now. They play very soft English stories while you fall asleep.
Won't that keep me awake? I need my rest.
No, the music is very calm and the voice is a whisper. It uses level A1 vocabulary. It just helps your brain stay familiar with the sounds of the language.
So it's like a bedtime story?
Exactly. It's a simple story about a day at the beach or a walk in the woods. You don't have to study, you just listen and relax.
I like that. My brain can listen while my body rests.
And in the morning, the app gives you a morning review. It shows you 3 words from the story you heard while you were sleeping.
Justin, last night you heard the word ocean. Do you remember?
Exactly. It's a very gentle way to learn. It's perfect for A1 and A2 learners because it reduces the language stress.
Stress is the worst part of learning. I love the idea of relaxing my way to better English.
Me too. It makes the whole process feel natural, like learning your first language when you were a baby.
Okay, I'm ready for my English nap. But wait, we have one more idea, right?
Yes, Justin, the final step. And it is the most important one.
Wow, Olivia. We talked about apps, VR cafes, smart mirrors, and even sleeping. That's a lot of information for our listeners.
It is. But don't worry, everyone. You don't have to do all 20 things today.
Oh, good thankness. I was worried I had to go buy a smart mirror and a VR headset before dinner.
No, Justin. The most important tip for 2026 and for any year is consistency.
Consistency. That's a big word. What does it mean for a beginner?
It means doing a little bit every day. It is better to practice for 10 minutes every day than for 3 hours only on Sunday.
So, even if I just change my phone language or listen to one song, that's a win?
Yes, that is my second piece of advice. Celebrate the small wins. If you understand a sign at the airport, be happy. If you order a coffee in English, be proud.
You're right. Sometimes I get sad because I'm not perfect, but I forget that I'm much better than I was last month.
Exactly. In 2026, we have all this amazing technology, but the most powerful tool is still your own heart and your own practice.
That was very poetic, Olivia. I feel inspired.
I'm glad. Well, that is the end of our list for today. Thank you so much for listening to the English Master Hour.
Yes, thank you, everyone. You can do this. Keep practicing, keep listening, and most importantly, have fun.
Happy learning. See you next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye.